Hello, Pally.
Today is Tuesday, December 11th, 2018.
And InFocus starts right now. Dead Week is going to round off with a fun event on Friday. We have the details.
And a look at the damage of the deadly storm that ripped through the nation.
All that and more is coming up on today's show.
That's the
Welcome to InFocus. I'm Stella Essenmacher.
And I'm Leon Fredrikowitz.
There's a lot going on around campus.
Here's some more important announcements from today's campus bulletin.
A portion of the proceeds of boba from the Midtown Teaspoon on Thursday between 4 to 9 p.m. will go towards the senior class events. This Friday will be PJ Day. Don't bother getting ready for school and instead show up in jammies, blankets, or onesies to celebrate the end of Dead Week. Sampara Talang is the head of assistant distribution for IoT Smart Home at Google and will be coming to speak at room P4 this Thursday during lunch. She will talk about smart home technologies and its development. And for those who attend, free pizza will be provided.
Sugar Yes Please is a student-run business. A student-run business is back with all new winter scents. The products are all natural homemade sugar scrubs and make great holiday gifts. The scrubs are made with white or brown sugar, essential oils, and olive or coconut oil, and are made in room 705 right here on the Pali campus. Proceeds support the Pali Futures program. Questions or orders can be emailed to cjaguri@pausd.org. Make sure to specify quantity and scent. The jar each costs $5, while 2 jars cost $8.
Performer applications for SCO Globe are due Friday, December 21st at 3:30 p.m. The music festival will take place in January. Sign up at the link on screen. Moving on now from what's going on around campus to what's happening in the world and locally today.
Let's take a look at what's topping today's headlines in today's News Minute.
President Donald Trump is set to meet with the House and Senate Democratic leaders Tuesday. The president, along with Representative Nancy Pelosi and Senator Chuck Schumer, will try to avert partial government shutdown that would happen on December 21st when funding for the Department of Homeland Security and other agencies expires. Their main debate, how to secure the U.S. southern border. Of course, Trump wants funding to build a wall, while Democrats don't want the wall at all.
The brunt of the storm may have passed, but North Carolina residents still face perilous conditions after record-setting snow while up the state. The storm, which pummeled the southeast over the weekend, killed at least one person in North Carolina and grounded thousands of flights in the region, including more than 500 flights yesterday.
Moving on now from what is topping today's headlines to what was topping today's headlines in the past.
And Kyle, our very own resident historian, has been learning more.
What do you have for us today, Kyle?
Well, Stella, on this day in 1792, French King Louis XVI was put on trial for treason by the National Convention. During the French Revolution, which began in 1789, French citizens rebelled against the monarchy and set up a republic. They set up the National Constituent Assembly, which was replaced by the Legislative Assembly, which was in turn replaced by the National Convention. The French monarch before the Revolution, Louis XVI, was convicted of treason and beheaded by a guillotine on January 21st, 1793, kicking off the infamous Reign of Terror. Well, that's all for me. Back to you, Stella and Leon.
Thanks for that great story, Kyle.
Jason is in the studio now with what is topping the latest headlines in Pali Sports News.
How are Pali teams performing?
Today is all soccer all the time. Boys JV soccer struck down Sequoia with 4-2. At Leland, girls varsity and girls JV soccer will kick off at 3:15 p.m. At Westmont, boys varsity soccer will show down at 6:30 p.m. Back to you.
Thanks, Jason. A lot of sports depend on spheres, so let's move on to what is happening today in the hemisphere.
Our meteorologist Thomas is in the studio now with today's weather report.
Thomas, what can we expect out there today?
Well, the chill of winter is definitely setting in. What's going on, Pally? It's your weatherman, Thomas Colburn. Let's talk about weather around the Bay Area today. So as we look at San Francisco, we have a high 57 and a low 50, roughly around 55 degrees right now with winds at about 8 miles an hour. And as we look at Oakland, we have a high 57 and a low 48, roughly the same temperature as San Francisco. And as we go down south to San Jose, we have a high 57 and a low 47, roughly around 55 degrees. So that's our temperature in the Bay Area for today. As we look at today in Palo Alto, it's around 55 degrees. We had a high of 58, low 49. Winds at about 3 miles an hour. Humidity around 73%, so not very humid. We look at Wednesday and Thursday, we have highs of around early 60s, lows at around 40s. And as we look at the 5-cast, it's looking pretty cloudy through the rest of the week. Thursday, we get a lot of sun, which will be great. Sunday, that's when the rain's coming in, so a lot of rain is expected next week. All right, I'm Thomas Colburn, your weatherman. Back to you in the studio.
Well, that does it for today's episode.
Be sure to visit our website to check out old episodes, check the bulletin, or to send us an email.
Until next time, have a great day, Pally.